So, madam, you are welcome.
Okay.
This is welcome to TWL Surveyor, a vessel owned by TWL Resources Nigeria Limited. So, we are happy to welcome you on board. Gentlemen, this is the captain's control room, and everything down here I've inspected and working perfectly. Everything that I did. All what I was doing. The ones that didn't work, they've come back, did our normal operations. So the thrusters are working well. The autopilot is working perfectly. In fact, I've never seen an autopilot working so well. On a speed of 1.8 knots, you can still use an autopilot, which is very, very good for new operations. And you can't go to as low as that. Go to not control. So this boat is built to control itself and stabilize itself at a particular time. I've seen the thruster unit. Is this they call this boat's neither bow thruster. Now, this is a diving support vessel, and its main purpose is go to the field, get the divers to do their job safely, and bring them back home safely. Everything in the marine industry is safety first, safety first. So this boat has one of the best safety gadgets on board. It meets up to any international standard you want to get. So I'll take you around now to most of the places that we have all the diving equipment in place, so that you know what really is built for. So we can go down to the diving control rooms now, so that I explain these gadgets to you. The upper deck and the lower deck. This is the officer deck, which houses the captain, your engineers, the senior officers, the officers from the diving side, from the crew, the owner of the vessel. So our doors are all waterproof doors. Once you can close this by itself, that is, you don't need to do much. We expect once you leave your room, it shuts. It's a waterproof doors. They're all waterproof doors. Our LSA, life-saving equipment lockers, LSA. So all our life-saving equipment, most of them are here. Minus the fact that each bed on this vessel has a life jacket. But you have a permanent place to keep other safety equipment like the rockets, like the throwing lines and so on, which are very, very necessary for any operation. So all these solutions are stored in the LSA equipment. They are all well stocked, both in boxes, the one that is safe, whatever we need at any point in time. Grab it on here and do your job effectively. This is a 4-man cabin, well spaced and well organized for somebody to stay. It's a 4-man cabin, so it houses everything you need down here. The safeties are equally there. There's no bed without a life-saving equipment. That is your life jacket. In case of anything, you get up, you pick it up. So the rooms are safe, well ventilated, so that the crew, once you are sleeping, you will rest very well. The doors are well sealed. It's a watertight door too, that the noise from the engine room too will not affect crews on rest hours. Okay, I'll take you to the control rooms for the diving team now, so that we complete on that. Take your man. Okay, this is the diving officer control room. The controls of each diver, how we monitor their air, everything is done from this unit. Where the diving operations, which is separate from the normal shipping operations, is done. They have their systems, the air, the divers take. Where they need to keep them safe, and they control from this place. You can see all the meters, all the gauges and so on, well monitored. I'll take you to where we have our compressors. We have the compressors where this air is produced. So like I explained to you, that it's a 4-point mooring diving support vessel. And these are the two winches that the one for the forepeak that operates the two anchors at the front. Then we have the ones at the rear, which I will take you to. So this winch, each length of the wire is 100 meters. So since they are working very perfectly and very operational, it has been tested, confirmed the wires are new, everything has been placed, and then to keep the operations very okay and safe. The ship has enough stores. You know, when you are seeing normal for machineries, maintenance is very important, which I told you about typical resources. Don't joke with maintenance. We must be top shape. So all our spare parts are here, more than enough. We have enough spare parts. When we get back, we get more. So the filters, the pumps, whatever, everything is in place. As you can see, the vessel has enough bathroom for crewmen, additional bathrooms, so that no matter the quantity of people that we have, toilet and bathrooms, additional ones outside the ones in the room that you have seen. And the operations is very, very neat. Very well. The crews are clean. Okay. So the vessel has a very good dining, like the normal mess room. They call it dining or mess room, where crews have their foods, they are feeding in a very clean and nice environment. You can see this place, this is can take about 16 people at a time during feeding. So everything is stored here on a very safe way. The cooking is done in one of the cleanest environments you can think of. You can see we have storage facilities for food, so that we don't have rooms for food poisoning or whatever. The place is always well clean, fumigated, and so on, so that we don't have radiants running around. So here we have the stores, the storehouse where the dry food are kept. So the dry food, you must keep things in quantity that you take for the voyage. We have freezers and the chiller. The freezers are the ones that keep the meat and the fresh ones very solid. So our laundry room is equally important to the gas of how many people you want to have on board. They can take care of it. We have, as you can see, 5 washing machines and 5 dryers. Welcome to the control room of the vessel. This is where the engineers man the vessels. Here you meet the chief engineer on board, Razak. So I will hand you over to Razak to explain some few things.
Okay, thank you very much. This is the engine control room of the Surveyor. We have 2 main engine, KT38 Kumis, and we have 3 generators. So both of them we can actually power them. This is the MSB, the main switchboard. We have the generator number 1, we have the generator number 2, and we have the generator number 3. So here, currently now as we stand now, the generator number 3 is currently running. So we can actually on the generator number 1 and generator number 2 and synchronize the 3 together, so that there is no loss of power on board the vessel. So that is that. Apart from that, we also have some breakers, the distribution breakers to the accommodation and also to the other machineries like the anchor winch, calorifier, freshwater hydrofoil, and so on, etc. You understand? So this is the engine control. This is a compressor. So we have the electrically driven, the prime mover, which is electrically driven, and we have the other prime mover, which is mechanically driven. So this is compressor number 1 and compressor number 2. Here we have the transformer. This This is where the transformer is located. Because when you start up with your engine, you get 415 volts. The power is always concentrated to the MSB. So from the MSB, we have some equipment which uses 220 volts. So how do we do that? So we have the transformer that steps it down from 415 to 220 volts. So these are number one transformer, number two transformer. So this is a backup transformer. In case there's a problem on this, we can equally switch to transformer number two to use. As right now, as it stands now, we are using compressor. We are using transformer number one. This is the capstan hydraulic. The capstan hydraulic. So that control the capstan on the deck. This is the power pack for the capstan. This compressor is actually designed to generate to compress ambient air. When it compresses, it goes inside the cylinder. Then after coming out from the cylinder, it passes through the filter. Then the compressed air can be safe for the divers to use. So here we have the diver cylinders. The diver 1, diver 2, diver 3. These are the cylinders. So you can see the piping system, and these are the filters also. These are the filters. This is where we can actually control the air, the air, because air is compressed under high pressure. So and you can't feed that high pressure to the divers. So you have to compress to low pressure. So these are where we control the air.
Like I said, this vessel has section by section. Everybody has and it must be highly qualified to take care of. We are talking about human lives. When somebody goes under the water, he must come back alive. You understand? The safeties are there to give you the best of best results.
This is a seawater hydrophone, and we have a freshwater hydrophone. So this conveys fresh water. This conveys fresh water to the accommodation. Why this conveys seawater to the WC, the flushing system. So those are the pumps that control it. Also, we have number one, number two. They are always backup in case one is problem. So we don't have the downtime at all on board this vessel. So we are always at the ready for that. So that is our favorite section for that.
So their monitors are all there. Yes, please. So as you can see, we have their control for those monitoring your upper water operations. It's for the divers, for the diving officers and all. So this also acts as a monster point during emergency period. It's a monster station. During emergency, once you hear the alarm, you come over here and then you know what to do next. This is a diving support vessel, a 4-point mooring diving support vessel. So we have the forepeak 2 anchor and at the aft 2 anchor. Once these anchors are launched, the 4 points, the vessel stays at a particular position for the divers to do their job. For safety, the vessel has a fast and rescue craft. You launch with the debit, pick up whatever emergency that you have. Opening from the outside, the divers now close to the back and bring back your body back to the normal temperature before you come out. You don't just come out of the water and then you walk around. Not like that. We also have this system built to take care of the divers. So like you are seeing the tank is for 30 oil, them out. Outside. So you are seeing those tanks, they were transferring oil to this system. The other two at the aft from the vessel, the other two winches that compress the anchor into water. You can see the anchor hook here. These are the other two mooring points. You see the one at the forepeak is put through at the aft. Once we are on operation now, we bring the two anchors, put them down here. So this is our project from the greenhouse.
Proudly brought to you by NCL Tech.